Hi everyone, I'm going to show you how I made this rustic background from my dad card. The card makes a great Father's Day or dad birthday card too. Off camera, I took a piece of 4 by 5 1/4 inch watercolor paper and used the Gears embossing folder from hot off the press. I ran it through my Cricut Cuttlebug machine to press the image into my watercolor paper. Here I'm going to show you how I blend the colors together for this awesome manly card. Let's get started. I use masking tape to hold the watercolor paper to a scrap piece of paper. I'm using Tim Holtz Distress Oxide inks for this technique. Starting with the color Rusty Hinge, I am using a circular motion to apply the color to the edge of my paper. I start off the paper and then slowly circulate onto the paper for a nice even tone. I am using a Ranger ink blending tool. I change out the foam pads between each color. The next color will be Weathered Wood. I ink up my foam pad and then I apply it to my paper, again using a nice circular sweeping motion. I make sure that I blend it in with the Rusty Hinge color to give it that nice even blended look. I apply the weathered wood on both sides of the Rusty Hinge, leaving just a little bit in the middle for my third and final color. Next, I will take off that foam piece again and apply a third one, and the color will be Chipped Sapphire. I'm going to apply that to the middle of my card, again going off the page using a nice circular motion to blend that into the other color and to fill the page. As you can see, I keep adding more ink. This is going to give you a darker look. So the more ink you add, the darker your look. And I want to make sure there's a good contrast between my colors. I use my generic water bottle to spray the paper from about 6 inches away. I'll spray it a few times to make sure I get the entire paper. It's best if you can get a nice mist. Then I'm going to use my heat gun to quickly dry the water. You can set your paper aside and let it dry, but I'm not that patient. So the Distress Oxide inks give it that magical oxidized or faded rustic look, which looks really good, especially with this Gears background that's going on. You can see that the spots that the water hit actually fade, and that's what makes it look kind of weathered and rustic. So as you can see, it looks better in these darker colors. It shows up a lot more. And there you have it, folks. That's how you make this awesome Father's Day card. If you're interested in purchasing one of these cards from my Etsy shop, please check out etsy.com/shop/CraftyChristy'sshop. Thanks for watching. Please comment below if you want to see more videos of how I make items in my shop.